Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is Thursday, September the 11th. It's 11:46 a.m. in the morning and I am dealing with gang stalking, online and offline harassment, and I am trying to fight it, and it's significantly impacting my health, and I don't know what to do next. I'm just battling a never-ending cycle of abuse that I can't get out of because it is abuse. So at the moment I'm sat in my flat. I have just gone through what I believe is staged intimidation and trying to humiliate me in public, but I'm just taking photographs, noting things down, videoing for evidence and giving it to the housing and the police, because it's organised, it's orchestrated, and it's hard to prove. A lot of people say to me, oh, you know, that's just normal behaviour. It isn't. So I've logged everything for about the past 7 days, from morning to night. I've logged every incident, what I've seen outside, everything. And it's going to be given to Hyde Housing and the police. This is ongoing harassment inside, outside. It's intimidation through the internet, intimidation outside, intimidation within my block of flats. It's all been logged, dated, and it's going to the housing and police. I have received a phone call from my mother, and my mother's part of it. The sarcasm in her phone calls, which have been taped and recorded today, the sarcasm in her phone calls. I hope you, Janestra, get your flat. I can't go to the flat viewing tomorrow. I'm not very well. I don't have the finances and I can't go to the flat appointment. And my mum knows this. She knows it because I told her over the phone. So she's being sarcastic. She's saying, oh, I hope you move out of your flat, type of thing. I hope you get what you want, and everything's going wrong for me. I'm being prevented, I'm being intimidated and frightened to even go outside my flat by the comings and goings of what's going on. So this morning I got up, it was quiet upstairs. I can't deny the fact that it was quiet upstairs this morning. The guy's been out of his flat all morning, so there's been no disturbance and no noise from upstairs so far. So it's been fairly quiet. However, the outside intimidation has been overbearing. The outside intimidation, which I caught on camera this morning with that man walking in front of me in a manner like he had something in his hand and was walking up and down in front of me, and then went down and sat on a bench afterwards. So I went out the building and I walked straight up the road where I live, past the co-op and onto the fields, and immediately noise. So we've got someone sat on one of those drive-on lawnmowers, big lawnmowers, and there was 2 vans on the path where I walk my dog around the field, 2 JBL landscapers who are based in Sittingbourne. 2 vans were on the path on the field, so I couldn't walk my dog around them. 2 men in orange helmets were walking up and down with tools in their hand. So I found it hard to walk my dog around the field this morning, but I managed to stay outside over 20 minutes like normal while all this noise nuisance was going on. And 2 years ago, a guy on a sit-on lawnmower threatened me, and he was abusive to me while riding a ride-on lawnmower, and he drove the lawnmower towards me laughing, and I told him to stay away from me and go away, and he backed off. Now I'm recording everything. My camera's on all the time when I go outside. So if they try and threaten me or try to run me over with a vehicle, I've got evidence. So this man, this bearded man with a cap on, I believe he had a cap on, was walking in front of me on the path in what appeared to me a threatening manner. I tried to walk the other way away from him, then I noticed JBL landscape vehicles on the field, preventing me from walking down the path out of the way of this bloke. So I had to walk behind him for a bit, then I crossed over through the field. There was the guy with the black dog, Harley. He's fine. He put his dog on the lead. He's fine, that guy. Walked past him, and there was a jogger, very skinny jogger with black hair, short, skinny jogger, short and skinny with black hair. When I came out of my flat this morning and went down the stairs, there was a woman with long black hair outside the back of the building with shorts on when it was raining. She had shorts on and she was walking two dogs at the back of the flats, round the back. My hair is gingery, it's not black. Walked out of the block of flats, like I said, noticed JBL landscapers on the fields, kept Max safe, kept my eye on Max because these gang stalkers have been known to harm pets. I used to come home and find my cats in a terrible state when I used to come home. When I used to go out into town for about 5 hours, I'd come back to my flat and find my cats in distress. I believe someone was coming into my flat and harming my pets. Can't prove it, that's why I need to get cameras installed and a door cam, which I'm in the process of trying to get, a camera for the front door, because I believe someone's coming into my property. And gang stalkers do to frighten you. They don't steal something, but they mess around with your pets, or they leave you a message that they've been inside your flat so you can see it. But there's no police evidence that someone's been into your flat because they haven't actually stolen anything, but there is a key and a fob missing from my flat. Right? So when I started coming back from walking Max on the field, I noticed the gentleman that had been walking around with what looked like a rolled up newspaper or magazine in his hand was sat on a bench. I didn't go anywhere near him. There was a man outside Costa Coffee looking shifty. I turned round towards where I usually walk to go home, and I'm very wary of my surroundings and what's going on because of what's happened to myself in the past. I've suffered 18 years of domestic violence. I've been harassed and beaten by men and sexually assaulted, so I'm obviously hypersensitive, hyper alert every day because of what I've been through in the past. I've tried to seek help from doctors to help me with my trauma, to help me with my domestic violence. Oasis has turned me down. I can't get support from Oasis. The doctor was supposed to be coming back to me with a letter to give to the housing. She said that somebody was going to get back to me. I haven't heard. So Maggie sent me a load of information for KCI Technologies, which gives counselling to people over the phone. She gave me blood pressure links, and I haven't got high blood pressure. My father Derek did. I haven't got high blood pressure, so they don't even look at the medical notes properly. My doctor's surgery are not even looking at my notes and taking any care at all. Meanwhile, I'm still going through this stress and humiliation, and I'm not getting any support for it. And it's not blood pressure, it's stressing me out. I haven't got high blood pressure. I don't smoke, I don't drink, and I haven't got COPD. I'm just getting stressed, which is causing me to get health problems because of the stress. Stress can kill, and these gang stalkers know that, so they're piling it on 24/7. They're piling it on and piling it on, hoping I break down or have a heart attack. That's what I firmly believe. With all the information that I've gathered, especially today, And I am taking photographs of people trying to publicly humiliate me, laugh at me while I'm walking down the street. I've taken photographs of it all around my area. And people that are behind and in front of me. So Rochester Riverside office this morning, these people were laughing as I was walking past. All these people gathered were laughing as I was walking past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's about 12 or 13 people outside the Rochester Riverside office this morning. Marketing suites. I've been told to keep logs, take photographs. I need evidence to give to the police. I've never driven a moped. Look how close this bike is to this car. Look how close that is. Never driven a bike or a moped. I have to keep date-timed logged entries to prove what I'm saying, to back myself up, because people don't bloody believe me otherwise. So there's the man sat on the bench. There he is. That's the man that was walking with a newspaper or magazine rolled up in front of me this morning. Delivery driver outside Costa with a helmet over his head. Delivery driver outside Costa. We've got dogs barking while I'm trying to do my video. Dogs. JBL on the field while I'm walking my dog. So even if Hyde Housing don't say I've sent photographs, ride on lawnmower on the field whilst I'm walking my dog, I've got them all on my phone. So Ray at Hyde Housing, Ray, R-A-E, Ray is in charge at the moment at Hyde Housing. Ray, R-A-E. So now I've started talking and doing a YouTube video. We've got a dog barking continuously, so that's getting logged and dated. It's getting logged and dated. It's horrendous. I can't speak. If I sit in my flat and I don't speak or I don't communicate with anyone, then they're quiet. As soon as I speak, they're trying to train me like a dog. It's ridiculous. They're the dogs. They're just trying to hide what they're doing by trying to intimidate me and stop me talking or put me off. So that is a dog barking. I believe that's next door's dog. Because I've just sent logs off to Ray at Hyde Housing. I've just sent emails off, and one of them was constant dog barking next to my bedroom. And this is unhygienic. No, I think I've got it on my other phone. Dog shit underneath my window. Dog shit. So flies go into my bedroom. Because they don't want you to have contact with men. They don't want you to have a relationship. So I've got dog shit near my bedroom window. So when I open my bedroom window, flies come through it. Flies. And that's Tracy's flat. Dog shit. Remember that I was sent a message that Tracy wanted to give my mum Jennifer a food parcel. So they've left a load of dog shit downstairs. Tracy's flat underneath has got a load of dog shit. And it's all right if they clean it up now. I've got evidence that there's dog shit underneath my window in Tracy's flat. Dog shit. Also, guys, the neighbour upstairs parks his car outside Tracy's flat, and there's a pile of dog shit in it downstairs. Dog shit. I've timed, dated it, recorded it, because I was told that Tracy Jenkins wanted to send a food parcel to my mother Jennifer, and this was on TikTok, and now they're leaving dog shit out. Tracy's flat is leaving dog shit out there. Dog excrement. So it's a catalogue of people intimidating me, taking the piss out of me, laughing at me, and they're going to get into trouble. Because I'm recording it, I'm taking photographs, and I'm logging it and giving it to the housing and the police. This is organised. Whenever my mum calls, the noise and the bullying increases. So as soon as she called, we had noise outside, and this dog barking has started. Straight after my mother ringing me. She's Jennifer. My name is Crystal. Right? Her letter was odd because she put a name up the top of the letter, yeah? We've had her addressing letters to me with the wrong name on, right? Deliberately confusing myself and the post person as to who lives here. So I've got the letter here. It was dated 8th of September, and she's put Mrs. Trower at the top. She's Mrs. Trower. I'm Crystal Marshall. So she's put Mrs. Trower at the top of the letter. Right, 8th of September, Monday, time 10:27 a.m, daytime morning. Now that's not normal in itself. When you write a letter to your daughter, hi, she doesn't write to me like I'm a daughter at all. Dear Genestra, just a short note with the enclosed as promised. I do hope things do improve for you, Genestra. But my name's Crystal. Why is she calling me Genestra? Because it's similar to Jennifer, isn't it? So she's making people believe I'm her. And that's why I'm getting bullied. It is always good to speak to you on the telephone. The weather here in Chatham is very nice, lovely and sunny, and not too hot. I am pleased that your son does come and visit you, Genestra. Well, this is a short note as I want to catch the post for you to receive the enclosed as soon as possible. Always thinking of you. Bye for now, Mum. Why is she calling me Genestra? And why when I go round there does she emphasise it like I've done something wrong? And why do I get attacked outside directly after coming back from my mother's? Either verbally or dogs coming towards me after I've been round my mother's. And it's all been logged and noted. I've got recordings of my mother being aggressive towards me. Jennifer being aggressive towards me in videos and accusing me of copying her. I've got it all on video. I've got the evidence. Right? It seems to me like my mum is trying to make people believe I'm actually her. And I'm getting attacked outside and made fun of, which I don't appreciate. So every time she calls, there's trouble, because every time she's calling me, I'm going straight at seeing what's going on outside, and it's all being logged, dated and taped. Because I'm doing an investigation and all these photos are going to the police. Because I'm not mad, it's not in my fucking head, I don't need a doctor's help. It's facts. So we've got a respite. We've had a respite from the noise upstairs, but it doesn't diminish the fact that it's been going on for the past 3 weeks. A catalogue of intentional intimidation and harassment from upstairs. It's logged and it's been sent off. So I've got a respite, but it's always in the back of my mind. When's it going to start again? When's it going to start again? And to me, I've been intimidated and frightened to not go outside already this morning. Already. And the guy's not even in. He's not in. But the intimidation has already started. Even though he's not in, I've been intimidated outside, which I can prove through video and photographs. So they can't deny that fact. The photos have got, they're dated. The tap date and the time, they're dated. So they can't deny that. By the way, I've had a call from Leeds. Shortly after my mother's phone call, there was a call from Leeds. They'll start sending debt collectors out there, start doing all kinds of things, but do you know what I mean? I've got my proof. This has gone to number 10 Downing Street. This is going to the Home Office. This is not allowing me to live my life in peace and safety. So it's going to the Home Office next. The Home Office. I've got nothing to lose and everything to gain from what they're doing. They're going to get themselves caught. There is a distinct pattern. There's the calls from my mother, the noise afterwards. Every time I go onto YouTube, there's noise, whether it's dog barking or intimidation outside or Mickey taking. So they're fucked. There's nothing they can do about it. They can't pull the wool over my eyes. I know it ain't real what they're doing. So whether Ray, Hyde Housing, her name is R-A-E. Making it up as they go along. Maybe she's called Rachel, because it's usually short for Reagan. Reagan. So maybe her name's Rachel. So guys, this block of flats is unsafe. It's also a health hazard. We've got dog shit outside. See you later.